Hello guys, good evening. Today we are talking about conditional rendering. Before that, I will show you some additional things. So whatever we had earlier in the previous course, that we will continue. Okay. So here constant person and we are passing some attributes inside this object, correct? So this is what we saw last yesterday. In my last course, right, if you see, right, we will discuss about this topic only. We are passing this person object inside that person attribute. Okay, now what we are trying to do, we are creating some array of objects. Okay, so const I will create one employee object. It is having array of objects. Okay, name rom, age 23, and gender is male. Likewise, I will create two more. Okay, so here rom, mn, j. Okay, age is 25. Make it Hamila. She is female. Okay, j is age 23. Same age. Okay, so we created one employee array with list of objects. Okay, array of consist of objects. So how do you iterate this thing we will check now. Okay, so here what I do, I will pass one more attribute here, employee. Here I am passing this employee. Okay, now we'll go to this title. So here using this person, right, so we are getting this thing, right? Likewise we have to pass employee. Okay, this is the thing attribute we are passing here. So same attribute, using that attribute we are trying to retrieve the value. So here I am using some ul li employee dot, so we need to iterate this thing, right? Employee so what we are doing here, let's see. Okay, so here I am passing one index. Okay, so every iteration should have some unique key, so I am passing that index here. Okay, so let us see what is happening here. Okay, so what is this thing? So I am just passing an additional attribute as employee. That employee has having array of objects. Okay, we are trying to iterate the array of objects. Okay, let us see whether it is working or not. See, is it working? Fine. So here data is nothing but we are getting this is a temporary value. We are trying to get the data. Okay, so we are using this data only. We are trying to fetch the values, data dot name, data dot age, data dot gender. This is how you need to iterate this array of objects. So this is called map method. This is a JavaScript method, latest version ES6. So using this JavaScript method we are trying to iterate. Using this map method we is especially using in array. In array, if you are using this map method, we can create new array without affecting the existing array. Okay, so you know, right? So now we saw yesterday the object, only the object. Today we saw with array of objects. Okay, let's move on to the conditional rendering. Okay, so for that, hope you understand this concept, right? So this is the thing: ram 23 male, amala 25 female, j male. This is how we are iterating. Whatever value we given here, that is we are getting iterated in the browser. Okay, let me show some conditional rendering. Okay, let me create, for conditional rendering you need to set one flag. Okay, so I'm setting one flag. Maybe I can give display or show, const show. As default it is false. Okay, if show, that means if it is true, if show is present, we can render this button. Okay, we can render button, call this button. Else we need to render this title. Okay, okay, let me vice versa about these things. So this is by default rendering. Okay, so this is a conditional rendering. If something is present, then we have to show this. If else, we have to show the button. Okay, based on that we can write the logic here. Okay, let me write here. I will write some JSX syntax here. If show, okay, we have to show the title. Else we have to show the button. This kind of div block I'm applying here. So what does this thing? So why throwing error? See, this is, we are using JSX, right? Inside JSX, that means we are using only the HTML tags. Okay, inside it we are trying to inside we are using expression. Based on that we have to show like this. In JSX, see, if you are doing above, it will take in, because it is JavaScript. Okay, inside the return method it is acting as JSX. Okay, for that we can achieve in different way. Okay, so let me do one thing. I will, instead of this whole portion, okay, instead of this return method, okay, I just removing here. Instead of that I am just adding return here. Okay, so what happened, if I am giving false, show is false, then button has to show here. Okay, else it has to show the title. Let us see, the button is showing now. Okay, that means this is the conditional rendering. Based on the condition, if it is show means it will render this. If it is false means it will render button. Currently it is false, so it is rendering the button. So now we are trying to change as true. The flag is true now, so show is show is enable, so we can get the details. Tech money 36 mail 1235, whatever inside this component. Okay, this is a conditional rendering. So now we are seeing two return statements, right? Instead of that you can go single return statement, that I will show. Return show means you have to return this. Else you have to return this button. Okay, I'll remove this part. Okay, that's it. So what is happening here? This is nothing but an ternary operator. Okay, if this is the condition. If condition satisfied, it will print this, it will call this component, else it will call this component. Okay, this syntax is nothing but ternary operator. If this condition is true, then it will print print this thing, else it will print this thing. Let us check the thing. Okay, now it is true, so it will showing all the value. Let us making as false, so you are getting button. So this is the conditional rendering in the component. Now we are rendering the components based on the condition. Okay guys, hope you understand this concept and you enjoyed. Thank you. Let us meet on next video.